Hi guys, this is Dahlia, and now I'm coming to show you the layouts that I did with the Scrap Your Stash kit that I did it last week. The goal, well, the challenge that was to do at least 20 kits out of, 20 layouts out of that kit. I only did 14, and I had set out 18 sketches that I wanted to work with, and I didn't work in 4 of them. So I will show you the ones that I did. I did 14 kits. 14 layouts. Sorry, I keep saying kits. 14 layouts I did out of that kit, and I could have do a few more, but to be honest, I got sick of the kit, and I saw myself starting to pull things out of my stash. So I say it's time to stop with it. I think 14 layouts is enough from one kit. It doesn't matter to me that many layouts because they don't go in the same album. Because I don't scrap chronologically. I scrap whatever I see. It doesn't matter what year it is. I just scrap it. So it's not going to be put together in the same albums. Even though I still don't have a system for my albums. Because I started scrapbooking. I started this hobby, scrapbooking, supposedly 3 years ago. But when I started, I joined the Cricut message board. And I just got into swaps, and like for 2 years I was just swapping and doing mini albums, altered items, tags, pink stick, everything that was altering, and not actually scrapbooking. So for the first 2 years, all I did was swaps and stuff, and I got into scrapbooking, I would say a year and a half back, since I found out 2Ps and I found Glitter Girl videos. That's when I got into scrapbooking and the layering and stuff like that. And I still do my Cricut cuts and paper piercing scrapbooking because I like that scrapbooking too. But I also like the layering. So I'm gonna show you guys what I have. And practically everything that I used was from that kit, which I have a video. If you haven't seen that video, there's a video in my channel showing all the products that I use to make a kit. So if I use all the stuff that I put from my stash, I will let you know. Okay, so the first one is this one. This was not in a sketch. I did this out of me creating it. I just kept putting papers, and everything is from the kit except this card says sweet, this one just said love, and this one, which was a 3x4 card, and I just cut around the flag. Those 3 cards are from Becky Higgins Fit and Floric cord kit, and I think this card was from the craft kit. Everything else was from the kit, and except the little punches, which those are my tools, which I didn't put together, but I explained that I had them behind me. So I use here the We Are Memory Keeper bracket punch here. This is a Jenny's label. And this is the tap punch from We Are Memory Keeper, another bracket. And then I use the hashtag stamp set from One Little Dreamer. And that's what it is. I use washi tape, which I used it here and there. So that's one. The next one is let me show you the one before that one so you can understand that paper that I use. Okay, this one is from this layout, and this is done with I don't know who's the creator of this sketch. I get them from Pinterest, so I don't know who did it. So anyway, I just did that, and they use like Polaroid frames, which are from the Silhouette Cameo. So I did the same layout here. Everything is from the cuts are from the Cameo. This is also a cut from the Cameo, and so is this one right here, the tickets. That's a Amy Tangerine wood veneer. The wood veneers that I use for my stash, and a flare button, and that's it. And I use everything else is from the collection that I put together. So when I cut these frames, right, I had a negative, which I thought it was cool to incorporate it in a layout. So this is what it is. This right here is the negative of me cutting all these Polaroid frames. So I created a layout using that. I put all the papers that I have from my collection. This right here is washi tape. I use 4 different washi tapes. This embellishments like this one and the Love It, those are stamp sets that I took out to use. I showed them. It's from Ali Edwards. I showed them in the previous video. So I made some embellishment. This is from Haiti Swap, which it shows in the video, and everything is from the collection. These tabs, I use them using the Creative Time, my Creative Time stamp set, which I show also in the first video what stamp sets I using, and then the recollection. So I thought that was a cute layout. It's one of my favorites from the ones I created. So I think it was cool. And then I used some of my punches to make embellishment. So that's the second, third layout that I did. The fourth layout is you can hardly see it. I didn't print right, but what it is all butterflies here and 2 photos here. So this is my take on that. This paper, this background paper is not from the collection. This background paper is from my Mind's Eyes, Miss Caroline. I couldn't find a paper that was just plain in that collection. There was a wood grain one, but I didn't want it for this layout. So I grabbed from my stash a different paper. And this layout, all the butterflies are cut with the different papers that I have. So I use my scraps a lot for this layout. Everything, all those butterflies was punched out from scraps, and so was the circle. And what I did to dress up the butterflies, I put little pearls in each one of them, and then I put sequins around, and then inside the sequins I put little blings for it. And then I used the Baker's Twine cream and gold that I had in my stash, and then I used 2 of the which ones was this one? I think this is also from the Fit and Flouric core kits, and that's a picture of my niece. And then I used the letters that I have in my kit, and then I put a button, so cute as a button. And then I used those little doodads that I like, and then I did a cluster here with some die cuts that I have from my bin. And this is the negative also of that little heart, the confetti heart punch. So once I punch the hearts, with a circle punch, I cut that, so I make like a little embellishment. Then I back it with the paper. So that is that for that layout. The next one that I did is also with scraps, and this one's like triangles. So for this one, all I used was a white cardstock, and then I cut out the triangles, And as you could see on this one, I use like all the pinks and the oranges and the creams for all that, because it was a little girl layout. For this one is my son, so I use all the masquerade colors that collection have, because that paper stack have, like, think all the collections of the Sweetest Thing. It has the blues and the pink and the peaches and stuff like that. So that's how I did this one. Then I used this tag that I did with those Amy Tangerine letters, stitch templates, and then you stitch the letters. So I did that. I used some flags from Basic Gray Hey Boy. And again, I did some embellishment with the stamps that I have picked for the kit. And that's it. It's a simple layout, but I like it. That's that. And gotta check the time. Okay, so, and then the next one, this one I using 4 6x6 papers. That, because I had, besides the thing, I had the little 6x6 with the Bluebell collection from the Sweetest Thing. So what I did is I used 4 of the 6x6 papers and just put them like that, and I used some of the Basic Gray viewfinder, the slide thing, and then I created this embellishment of die cuts that I have. Like this one's is Chick Tack, I think. This is from the collection. This is from my box of die cuts, and so is this one. And what I did is I just put them in foam tape and put a scallop circle in the back of each to just dress them up a little bit. And then this card is a 3x4 card from the collection. Then I use this ticket strip, which I did a little bit of journaling on it. And then I use some wood veneers and the little sticker words and of tag, and that's it. That's what I use for that one. And I will stop this video here, and then I'll come back with part 2 to show the rest of my layouts. Until next time, thank you for watching.